I feel like we're just scratching the surface. Like, everybody asks me like where I think this is going to go and what it's going to be. And like, I don't really have an answer, because if you would have told people this is where the WNBA is, 5 years ago, you would have said this is where we're going to be now. People probably wouldn't have believed.
Caitlin Clark currently trending for comments on WNBA Black women. Please subscribe as you watch. In the realm of sports, few stories stand out as much as that of an athlete using their platform to champion social change. Caitlin Clark, the standout guard for the Iowa Hawkeyes, has recently garnered attention, not only for her exceptional basketball talents, but also for her outspoken stance on the representation and treatment of Black women in the WNBA. As a young player making waves in college basketball, Clark's advocacy reflects both her character and the growing involvement of athletes in social justice causes. The WNBA has long been a pioneer in promoting equality and representation in women's sports, yet it has also faced challenges, particularly concerning the visibility and fair treatment of Black athletes. Despite the undeniable talent and influence of Black women in the league, issues like pay disparities, limited media coverage, and systemic racism persist. As the WNBA gains greater popularity, the voices of its players, especially women of color, are becoming increasingly vital in shaping the conversation about women's sports. Caitlin Clark, a white athlete, has acknowledged her privilege and chosen to use her platform to amplify the voices of Black women in the WNBA. Her recent remarks have sparked important discussions on race, representation, and the responsibilities of athletes in advancing social justice. In a recent press conference, Clark addressed the challenges faced by Black women in the WNBA, stressing the need for better recognition and support. It's time we acknowledge the incredible talent and contributions of Black women in our sport, she said. They deserve the same opportunities, respect, and visibility as anyone else. We need to do better as a community to uplift their voices and stories. Clark's comments struck a chord within the sports community, igniting widespread discussions on social media and among sports analysts. Many commended her bravery for speaking out on such an important issue, especially as a young athlete still establishing her own career. Her statement not only brought attention to the struggles faced by Black women in the WNBA, but also called for collective action to address these inequalities. Clark's advocacy has sparked broader conversations about the role of athletes in promoting social justice. As more athletes take a stand on issues of race and equality, the landscape of sports is evolving. Clark's willingness to tackle these difficult subjects has inspired other young athletes to follow her lead, fostering a culture of activism within both collegiate and professional sports. Her words have also highlighted the need for systemic changes within the WNBA and beyond. Fans and analysts are now calling for greater support for Black women in sports, whether through fair pay, more media representation, or more leadership opportunities within sports organizations. Clark's advocacy serves as a reminder that the fight for equality in sports is ongoing, and every voice is crucial in this battle. In today's digital era, social media plays a key role in amplifying messages and fostering change. Clark's statements quickly gained traction on platforms like Twitter and Instagram, where fans and fellow athletes voiced their support. The hashtag #SupportBlackWomen began trending, with many highlighting the achievements of Black women in sports and beyond. This online movement has raised awareness of the issues facing Black women in the WNBA while creating a sense of community among athletes and fans. The solidarity shown by Clark and her supporters demonstrates the power of social media in driving social change and facilitating dialogue on important issues. As Caitlin Clark continues to make headlines for her on-court achievements, her advocacy for Black women in the WNBA will remain a key part of her legacy. The intersection of sports and social justice is becoming increasingly important, and athletes like Clark are leading the charge for change. The future of women's sports will rely on athletes who use their platforms effectively to promote equality. Clark's commitment to fighting for justice is inspiring the next generation of athletes, urging them to speak out on issues that matter. As the WNBA and other sports leagues continue to evolve, the voices of young athletes will be essential in creating a more equitable future. Caitlin Clark's recent comments on the treatment of Black women in the WNBA have not only brought her into the spotlight, but have also sparked a vital conversation about race, representation, and advocacy in sports. As she continues to excel on the court, her dedication to social justice serves as a powerful reminder of the responsibility athletes have to use their platforms for good. In an era where sports and social issues are deeply interconnected, Clark's voice is one that inspires change and promotes a more inclusive environment for all athletes. Looking ahead, the impact of her advocacy will be felt for years, paving the way for a more equitable landscape in women's sports.